Right. Every night my daddy likes to touch me while calling me his little princess. Today, what I'm going to be talking about in this video is, it's a small rant about why certain people, sorry if you can hear noises, certain people who once appeared in my videos don't anymore. It's explaining the situation, what happened, word for word, all of that. Real first names have been used. I don't know if there's a problem with that. If it is, I will eagerly fucking cut them out. If not, then piss off. Using the information that has been said in this video, it is impossible to track and trace anyone. Which, you know, I think this is important because it was a type of drama that happened. So in some of the bullshit clips that happened before, because, you know, I'm kind of sick of just having, like, one bulky rant video with nothing else happening in it. It's not really good show, you could say. Some choice words were said, all of them true, but, you know, the N-word was said, so... You know, if you're not a fucking pussy, then you'll do fine in this video. Also, comment down below if you actually want me to continue voiceovers like this, because I fucking can. And I have a lot of shit to fucking talk about. So just any random comment, just a simple fucking do it. Alright, first off, there's a cave down- Oh my god, hey, it's my cousin Jeremy!
He shot me.
So? Take your
right
lumps.
to fight back.
Take your lumps. Fuck yeah,
No.
bitch! You killed Jeremy.
Yeah? And?
I called dibs on this tree. Aye! Fuck, jeez. I'm back.
I can hear that.
Fair enough. Nigga! Really? In front of my fucking pizza? Are you fucking kidding me? Heretic Waffle, internet person.
Salad?
Heretic Waffle, internet personality, British YouTuber, Twitch streamer, Pinata. Fucking
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
Where's
made
all
your
my-
bed.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, thank you. I just start acting like an actual dickhead. Like dying in Minecraft actually means anything. What do you need? Camden, what do you want? You can't have any of this.
Yes, you can. You can
No,
if
he-
he believes.
No, you fucking can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes.
Noodle.
Uh-huh.
No.
Why can't he?
Alright, listen here, fag face. You can have some of the crust. Now eat it and fuck off.
I'm glad I talked you into getting it.
Fag face.
Listen here, twat wart.
Oh. That's so funny but so gross. Swatwort. Ah. Sounds like a World of Warcraft boss. Or maybe Dark Souls if we're going a bit.
Are you, like, getting your bed or anything? Like, where did you go?
I'm off in the fucking wilderness, man. I'm a wild
Why?
man. Fucking
Why?
for stuff.
What stuff?
You like details, don't you?
Yeah.
God, I once told a police officer to fuck off. But like,
What'd you do?
well, what did he do? He just yelled at me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you would have been shot over here.
Yeah, I would. No, actually, I think if we replicated the situation, I don't think that would be the case. Because the police officer, we outnumbered him about 50 to 1. About 50 to 1, because we had a racist, like, police officer.
Were you in a school group?
Yep, we was in a school group, and the police
Bruh.
officer was talking to us. It was kind of like a, it was kind of like, this is someone who's here to fucking talk at you for 15 minutes. Try to not fucking fall asleep, you faggots. And we were just like, wig.
Wig.
And so I actually did fall asleep during that, so, you know, points for me. Fucking, it turned out this guy was like, oh, goddamn bellend. Just an actual, like, bellend, if you don't know, is the ending of a penis. So, he was just an actual twat. You know, yeah. And so he was racist. He was like anti-feminist, sexist. There you go. You know, he was just being a twat, and then he like said something about, you know, and it's like a brown person who disrespects is someone who's likely going to spend their life in prison. So I just went, ah, fuck off, and
Bruh.
everyone laughed. It was like, imagine, like, I genuinely was just like, huh, I should do stand-up comedy. Because, like, you know those jokes that get the whole class laughing? I've had a few of those. Like, for example, in our fucking Microsoft Teams, which is essentially the British version of Zoom, we were all just, like, talking random shit, in the chat, and I just went, sneezes in Braille. Like in, like, fucking apostrophes?
Yeah.
The things that role players
The
use.
stars.
Yeah, those. And I just did that, and the entire class just went, how the
I
fuck?
mean, the ones I use?
Yeah. Yes, those ones. Those ones. Oh my god, did I tell you I was in a fucking... I was in, like, an RP, right? It was a My Hero based thing. And that almost got, like, that girl I was with, she and I like to consider us friends. She has some shit to work out though. It's like she talked like in passing once about like how all of her OCs reflect like an aspect of her, which, you know, everyone can get behind. It's an OC. All of them have been drugged, raped, and abused in their past, and it's just like, do you...
Are you okay?
And
Can
I
you
fully
talk some shit out?
yeah, exactly. That's not word for word, but that's pretty much what I said. I was just like, "Do you want to talk?" And she was just like, "Could you RP as a villain?" And I was just like, "Sure." Which one? She said Darby, and it's just like, "Yeah, sure. What do I do? Fuck this character's face." And I'm just like, "Okay, I'm going to bed. See you later."
Okay, not doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just like, oh god, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it, even if it... Oh god, do you remember... You remember Little Spitfire, you remember that prick? You remember her? Right, you remember that she had an ex that we both dated called Miss Spitfire. Right? Called also Reen, or whatever the fuck her name was.
Yes.
She wanted to ostracize me from the group so goddamn bad. That's when there was like 9 of us. When we met you and Angie, roughly at, like, the same time, there was fucking, like, 3 of us. Me, Kaylee, and Kirsten. There was 9 at one point. Let that sink in. And all of them were kicked out because Reen wanted them to be. And, like, when it got to me, it was for the dumbest of reasons. We were all in, like, a Snapchat group, kind of, like, fucking around, you know, we were just talking. And I don't know how and I don't know why, but the subject of who the mom of the group came up. And I was just like, oh, Kaylin, because she's the one who tells everyone what the fuck to do. And everyone was kind of like, yeah, that makes sense, apart from Reen, who were just like, I like to think I am because I've been here the longest.
Bruh.
Keep that in mind. A few days passed. Right, and I don't know why, but in the party it's just me and Reen, and it turned into a mini argument. Like, she was doing some annoying shit, and I was just like, hey, would you mind not doing that? And she just like, hey, if you don't like it, I can just leave. And I was just like, I wouldn't mind that. And then she was just like, cool,
Just like,
whatever.
okay.
And then she left. An hour passes, Kirsten comes back having a fucking panic attack, because someone, like, asked her out. And
Yeah.
I fucking like invited Reen because those two were dating at the time, you know. And I was just like, hey, you're, you know, the one that you send nudes to all the time. She fucking. Oh, thank you very much. I was just like, hey, the one that you fucking have a crush on, she fucking really needs your help. And then Reen was just like, she read but didn't say anything, right? So she joins like an hour later. It's just me and Kaylin fucking consoling this really overreactive piece of shit. And then she joins, and it's just like, oh, I would have been here sooner. It's just like, oh god, I wasn't called heretic at that point. God, do you want me to date how long ago this was?
Yes.
She joined and was just like, oh, I would have joined earlier, but Soviet pisses me off. And then I just kind of, do you want me to make the exact fucking noise that I did?
Yes.
I just went, because everyone was kind of yelling, I just kind of, wait, hang on, let me oh, okay, what the fuck? Really? Really? Can you not read a fucking room? And then she just fucking left. She just fucking left. A few hours of arguing ensue. Oh god. Harbour. Oh, I forgot Harbour. He's like a black guy who's also a friend of mine. But anyway, Harbour, he has abandonment issues like a motherfucker. So seeing that Reen now desperately, I should put my shit in here so I can be useful somehow. Harbour, seeing that, like, Reen desperately wants me gone, he's having a goddamn panic attack, right? Which, you know, sweet of him. Also, like, I saved that motherfucker's friendship with one girl, like, 10 times over. Not because he was doing dumb shit, but because she was a piece of shit. But, like, you know someone who's toxic for someone, but you know they're not ready to have, like, the maybe you should not be friends with them talk. You know they're not gonna be able to, like, do that.
Yeah.
You know, it was that. That's why. Anyway, so he comes on just like, I am not staying here if Heretic isn't. Oh, Soviet isn't. You know, all of this. And then, like, Kaylin, being the mum of the group, says some shit like, hey, do you think that if you were to lay down certain conditions for Soviet to follow, you two would be able to get along finally? And then she kind of just goes, no. And then Harbour just goes, alright, I'm fucking leaving. And then he leaves, and I'm just going, fuck you, Reen. And then I leave. 2 hours pass. I'm invited back into the party by none other than little fuckface. And it's just fucking talking. I don't even fully remember shit that was said, but it was, she was essentially ostracized from the group because she wanted to kick me out. You know?
Yeah.
Where did this start? I had a point that I was gonna say.
Honestly, I don't remember where it started.
Yeah, I guess I'll just fucking say what happened. Yeah, me and Reen, actually, a few months after all of... I'm about to starve to death, by the way. A few months after all of that happened, she and I fucking dated. Which, you know, oh, thank you very much. I couldn't fucking believe it either. This chick had issues as well. Oh, I remember where this started now. It was like a month after the breakup, and a few months after she had tried everything in her power to, like, separate me from, like, the people who at the time I would have happily fucking died for as friends, but they're dead to me now. She came to me and was just like, hey, you, in English writing, you got one of the top in your country, right? And I was like, how the fuck do you know that? But yes, because I got a 9, and a 9 means you're in the... It changed recently, but it went from like 5% to 3%. So I fucking hate saying that fact around family. That is what we call an expectation raiser. But
Expectation, yeah.
Yeah, right. But so she comes to me and it's just like, hey, you did really, really good in, like, English writing, right? And I'm just like, yeah, sure. And she's just like, I will send you any nude that you want if you make a smut of me getting raped by Reaper from Overwatch. And I read that, and I had to take a minute to stop myself from killing myself. I actually, like you're joking, like, you may hear that and be like, okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I genuinely considered it. I was genuinely just like, is that what I am? Do I need to, like, actually see if there's a different life somewhere else? And I almost fucking did. I very, very... I almost fucking did, you know? Jesus. God, it was just like a messy, messy situation. But, like, if I... We both knew this would happen the minute I started ranting. If I may talk about Little for a moment, right? One thing I realized recently was her problem. This is gonna be a fine way of me shifting blame off myself. But this is genuinely... I can show you screenshots of her doing this. She likes to hold on to shit. Something bad happened at the beginning of the goddamn friendship. It wasn't what I just said. That was a few months in. But, something bad, some choice words were said, I was ostracized, and I came back. She brought that back, and I was just like, nigga. So, in an argument between me and someone who you don't know, you got involved and decided to bring back something that happened around the middle of 2017. Fucking really? Really? And I was just like, and I don't know why I never said that, but I was being a bitch. I was just like, hey, come on, look, I promise it's different now. Like, just one final chance, and I promise I won't do this again. And she was just like, oh, you've had your last chance already. And, like,
what?
thinking of that, I know why that has stuck with me and pissed me off as much as it did. It's because she was friends with Zanny in person for about 6 years, and her words, not mine, every month she found herself finding a new reason to not want to be friends with him. And I don't know if this is her exaggerating. Apparently around 25 last chances were used. So forgive me for hearing, oh, you've had your last chance, and doubting the integrity of that.
Yeah.
You know? And do you want to know how all of that shit with her started, right? She and I, we were just having fun. She was ranting about Jurassic Park. I was ranting about all of the shit I didn't know about Jurassic Park. We really went hand in hand. And we joined Lord and JJ. You must have met them once or twice.
I haven't met them. They're still on my friends list, actually.
Oh, Christ. Ew, I'm so sorry. Those guys had, to date, one of the worst Overwatch games I have ever fucking spectated. It was like... Oh god, it was a Wrecking Ball and a Roadhog they were up against. Like, they were dealing with, like, a really, really good, like, Tracer, and a really, really bad, but, like, you know, bad enough to be good Symmetra, and 2 healers that were platinum. So, no matter how bad any member of the enemy team was, they were going to fucking win. Because they were just being kept the fuck alive, you know? They were having such a terrible game. I joined in with my, oh, you know, don't worry, it's just one game, and I've fucking seen how you two play. You two will be able to crush it next round, provided the fucking system actually puts you in a match fairly. And Lord just went, Soviet, not now. And I was just like, nigga, the fuck did I do? I didn't say this, but like in the back of my head, I was just like, I'm trying to fucking make you feel better, twatbag. Obese cunt. And, oh Christ. And, like, a few days later, we're in a Dark Souls game. Me, JJ, and Jay. You ready to get confused? I'll call him JJ and Sloth, because those were the...
Well, I know that...
Yeah, you know this
like,
bit.
I know that bit, because... Like,
That's... yeah.
Like, you talked about it so much because it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so that bit fucking happened.
That rift happened because you were just trying to help a dude out with Dark Souls.
Exactly. We were trying to help someone out with... Because I'm uploading this, by the way. I'm gonna blur out all names. I'm fucking uploading this. I was trying to help someone with Dark Souls, and I don't know if you've ever seen a screenshot of me in Dark Souls. I have a lot of fucking levels. Like if there is anyone who can carry someone, it's fucking me. You know? And with the weapons I have, I'm gonna fucking... one of the reasons why I hope my YouTube kicks off so goddamn much is because I want to be able to fucking help people with games that they're struggling with. I want to be able to be that person. Like, fucking desperately. And so this was happening, and he picked, like, Sloth was very familiar with Bloodborne, and Bloodborne and Dark Souls play almost the exact same fucking way. I think one of the only thing that's different between them is the speed at which you fucking run. Wow, I sound really British when I get annoyed. And, you know, you know how the fucking story ends, so I won't dwell on it for too long. JJ started being a fucking cunt. He, like, here's the thing, here's what I don't get. I told all of this to Little. I told all of this, and she was just fucking agreeing with me the entire time. I was just like, yeah, I have fucking recorded video goddamn evidence of JJ just going, oh, because you picked a really difficult class to play, you're not gonna get much out of the story. It's just like, what? Motherfucker, no one knows Dark Souls story unless you fucking Google it. Dark Souls doesn't tell you fucking shit. You struggle through an area for either a few minutes or a few days. There's no in between. You fight a boss for maybe 5 times or maybe 200 times. There is an in between there. And then you move on and kill the next one. There's no story. Well, there is, but there's nothing that the game tells you. Also, this is...
It's just kind of...
This is a waste farm. This is... May I borrow the hoe for a second? Can I actually borrow it? Noodle? Fucking... Alright, whatever. I'll go make my own.
What are you... Are you trying to do the thing where you,
yeah,
like,
the hoe!
put, like, one...
Give me that!
One thing of, like, water in the middle of everything?
Yes! That's efficient! It works!
I like how these ones look.
Alright. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, cut that bit out. It's like no one knows what the fuck Dark Souls lore is when you're playing Dark Souls. You Google that shit after because you're up at 3 AM and you're curious. So I didn't get that. I told this to oh, fuck it. Ah, oh, Christ alive. Thank you. I told this to Kirsten and she was just like, oh, fuck off. She was like proper agreeing with me. And then she gets into one party with Lord and JJ. Now, a few days ago, Lord and JJ, they tried to fucking sit me down and going, hey, recently you've been getting kind of toxic. And it's just like, motherfucker, what? I was, albeit overly, but I was still positive in a game that you niggas sucked at. Alright? And of course, like there was tension in the group from other shit, outside shit. College was rough on everyone, all of that. And then the kick finally came, where I messaged JJ on my phone during college, where I was just like, hey dude, what happened with Sloth? That shit, like, legit was not okay. You need to apologize. And like, he sends these screenshots to Kirsten, and then she was just like, the way you were talking was fucking vile. And I was just like, what? Motherfucker, the way I was talk was tame compared to what I was thinking. You know what the worst word I said in there? What? Damn. The worst word in the messages I sent to him was damn. Because I was just like, also, here's the thing. I know for a fact that if I picked the class J picked, Sloth picked, you would have immediately been like, hey, it's no big deal. We'll just level you up to a point where you can play. Which is what I said to him, so what changed? you know, just asking questions, never got the answers to, and then I got fucking, like, just completely, like, raised by Kirsten. And then came the argument that you were in the party for between me and her, where she would just, like, never talk to me again, where I was just like, okay, it'll be too soon. That's when she brought in Final Chances. Motherfucker has been on and off friends with how many people? Almost throughout the entire time I knew her. But the minute it's me, it's just like, no, you've had 2 chances. Both of them were your last chance. Leave me alone. It's just like, motherfucker, Zanny's had 20. Katie's had 6. And Reen's had, like, fucking 9. The one you dated has more than, like, it's like, what the shit? And then she brings up, like, oh, there's that time where this happened. That was meant to be your last chance. So it's just like, nigga, that was 2017. The fact you remember that is fucking amazing. Yeah, well, it's that time that you made this person cry. Motherfucker, they were being racist. It was just like, okay. And then Lithuan said something that really fucking, like, made sense. She was getting mad because she wanted to be. You know? It's like,
Yeah.
if you straight up were to listen to what I said, and then look at, like, the facts and figures next to them, like, you will see that it was never as, like, deep as it went. Like, it was not that bad, but it was just blown up because, like, how I see it is she was just like, oh, you know, I don't really want to be friends with him anyway, so this is a good opportunity. That's dead ass how I saw it.
I don't want to be friends, so I'm just gonna, like,
yeah, exactly.
Drama because I don't want to be friends anymore.
There you go. Zanny is guilty of doing the exact same thing, but they became friends recently. He bragged about it to me. Fuck, what was I about to... I had another point. Okay. I had another point to make.
They're not, like, agreeing with me, they die.
Fair enough. There's also a wandering trader over here that we could have killed for leads.
Okay, we'll kill the fucker anyway.
Alright. Yeah, you picked up the lead. So, where was I? Something about her getting intentionally angry, blah 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 blah, all of that shit. Yes, it was after that argument that I deleted all videos involving her. One of them was my second highest performing video. One of them was my second. Meaning it had like all my videos will have like, right now it's all 3 views, 4 views, 5. Back then it was like 20, 17, all of that. The video that I deleted had like 195.
Oh, Jesus, what was it?
It was a video of me mocking white people.
Bruh.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I don't blame you, but...
Fair enough. It was just that. And I deleted it. And one of them saw that, and they were displeased, so to speak. So they fucking came to me, unblocked me on social media, and came up to me, which, like, means 2 things. 1, they are stalking my shit. 2, they remember my contact details to shit, to the point where they can type it in so they can unblock me. Both of them alone is creepy enough. So that happens, and I just like, hey, why the fuck are you getting rid of videos, huh? What, you're fucking ashamed? And I was just kind of like, yeah, I am ashamed I put up with you fuckers for that long. And then he was just like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm not specifying who it was because, you know, I like to think I know how the fuck YouTube works. When, God hope, when I am well known for helping motherfuckers and I get to make the community I've always fucking wanted, when that happens, this video that we are making right here, this shit's gonna resurface and motherfuckers are gonna say it's not true. I'm gonna preface that, like, hi cancel culture, TikTok, fucking K-pop stands, how's your fucking cereal today? Before anyone tries cancelling me, just know it won't fucking work. It won't work. Because as heated as I am about it, it's only because I'm remembering now. I do not give a fuck. When it comes to the loss, of some fat piece of shit who gets angry at games too easily, a black guy who likes to think, who has a god complex about his god complex, and a person who has anxiety about her anxiety but doesn't do shit about it, losing them as friends I see as an absolute fucking win. Like, does it sound cruel to have it said like that? Oh, absolutely. Do I feel mean for saying it like that? Yes. In fact, I'm probably gonna make a goddamn apology video about this one later on. But as I am right now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it loud for the people in the fucking back, right? Fuck the friends that I was with before, and fuck you if you enjoy cutting people off. Fuck you. If cancel culture, or any kind, or, I don't know, Zanny's fucking cult for hating me comes back after he successfully ate out everyone in that fucking group, if that all comes to bite me in the ass, let them come. Because, like, nothing they can do can affect me. Because I've already done the worst to my fucking self. You know?
I've already done worse. You can't do any worse to me.
It's like, goth as that may sound, that's exactly what the fucking case is. Like, there's nothing them mother... I know I am. Like, fully, years from now when all of this is buried completely, there's nothing anyone can say. Like, there's nothing that Zanny can crop up out of nowhere and talk about. There's nothing Lord can use to insult me. There's nothing Kirsten can throw at me that I haven't already said and done to myself. You know? Because, like, you know this. You was there when it happened. I beat myself the fuck up over this. I had such a... This was at the exact same time where my girlfriend of, like, 6 months? I don't know. Broke up with me for someone else. It was, like, pretty much, like, the next day that shit happened. I was a goddamn train wreck. Right? But started hanging out with you a lot more. Met Bean, VA, Crispy at one point, all of them. And
Crispy? No, I'm talking about him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And I like to think I've done pretty fucking well at not letting it... I'm not gonna say not letting it affect me. This shit has fucking affected me. What the shit? How could it not? I like to think I've done a good job at not letting this get in the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Not affect your relationship with anyone
Yeah,
else.
exactly. Because it's like, this shit happened and it fucking blows, but look at the trash and see the treasure, man. Losing them as friends is a fucking plus. Because they are negative people. They get overly toxic in Dark Souls, which, yeah, okay, kind of, you know what, fair. In a small way, fair. They get overly toxic at Overwatch, which, fuck you. If you get heated at Overwatch, go fuck yourself. Apart from the times where I do it, in which case it's a trend. God, I'm already talking like a twat. If you like to hold on to things and use them at a time where you think it's convenient, you're not a normal human. If something bad happens that you make a big deal out of, and you also sit there and say, I'm gonna hold on to this, that makes you like fucking scum. Ugh, God, where was I before going on that side rant in the middle of this?
I don't know.
Me neither. I was talking about... God, we covered how it happened, we covered why, the effects, all of that. It's just like, I don't know. It's, I am more than ready for this. I am, like, actually, I don't fully know if I'm uploading this. If you see ranting about past friends or something gets uploaded, then you know that I am fully prepared for, like, years later if this video resurfaces. Know that I am fully prepared to, like, defend. Just defend. Because, like, what? I don't want to sound like a goddamn victim. I don't want to sound like I'm a goddamn, like, rape survivor. What happened to me is fucking horrible. And I could never actually wish that on anyone. I could never wish someone experiencing what it's like to have their, at the time, best friend pretty much say, fuck you, I don't believe you. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that shit fucking sucked. Because it was like, ugh. Like the biggest insult came from the fact it took about 5-10 parties with me to get her to go, yeah, that was kind of fucked up. Where it took one party with them to make her go, yeah, he's fucking disgusting. It was just like, come the fuck on, man. Like a few months ago, right? Because I was in like, I don't know why I was in such a good mood, but either way, I bought this bitch. I also, I'm not gonna say how, but I had come across a large sum of money that I didn't fully know what to use on. So I bought £60 worth of fucking SIM cards. And was just like, hi, it's your birthday, right? I'm sending this. And then she was just like, oh my god, no, don't. And I did. You know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you like, I just sent you something today. You know that I love giving shit. And, like, one thing that sucked is that didn't change anything. Like, I'm not gonna be that kind of person who, oh, the only reason why I give shit is because, like, when some bad shit happens, all the gifts I've made, that's insurance. They'll like to be on my side. I don't think anyone who's not a James Bond or anime villain wannabe thinks like that. But the fact that it didn't change anything at all, that shit fucking blew.
Like, it didn't help, like, prepare anything at all.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing, when all this happened, I still don't know if it was received. I will live my life not knowing if that got to where it needed to go. And I'm fine with that, because I like to imagine that after all of that never contact me again, she sat down and used my fucking money on her fucking SIM account. I like to think that's the case. And I know for a fact that cunt like her doesn't, but I like to hope for even a second she thought about it. She was just like, oh, should I actually spend this? Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. It was, ugh. God, I am sorry for going on such a long rant. I am actually sorry. Jesus. But, if I may just sign off the video, yeah, if this is uploaded, know that... You know what? No, we'll use a different reference. When this is uploaded, know that I have, in my own head... Because, you know... autism makes that difficult. Like... When I have come to accept that this shit happened, and it sucked, but it still happened, that's when I'm uploading this. So, tomorrow, hopefully.
Who the fuck is this?
I don't know, but, yeah, if he's on my friends list, and I hate to say it, the only reason why I keep people from Minecraft on my friends list is usually because they're good at building. Like, I don't talk to motherfuckers from Minecraft because I don't like talking to 12-year-olds. For a multitude of reasons. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching/listening. If you are one of the people mentioned in this video, what the fuck are you doing on my channel? Piss off, Zanny. Go fucking wank off to someone else. See you later.